Hello guys, welcome to today's video. Actually today we're going to learn how to add this type of glass effect in our foreground in Photoshop. So to start we need an image. It really doesn't matter what it is because it doesn't affect our output, but I personally recommend you to use a close-up picture because we're going to have more details on face, so it will help and improve the output. So we're going to duplicate our layer by using Ctrl J, or we can also hold Alt and drag the layer to create a duplicate. So here we are going to go to filter gallery, and here we are going to use glass filter. Actually I'm gonna use the default texture. So here you can see we have 4 different texture. For example, we have blocks glass texture, and or we can use canvas or any different texture you prefer. Here we can play with these actually analogs. We have this duration. If you increase it, it will lower the effect on the picture. I think I'm going with 17. That's nice. Now we have a smoothness. It actually shows how hard those shadows and actually the glass texture are going to show themselves. So if you increase the smoothness, it will make it more smooth, and also if you decrease that, we're going to have a very hard output. So I think 10 would be good. We also have a scaling here. Actually this item change how big our texture is. For example, if you increase it, we're going to have a bigger texture, or we want a smaller texture. It really depends on your choice. That would be nice. So I'm gonna click OK, and this is how we can get our filter on the image. So now I'm gonna click here and create a mask actually for this layer. So here I'm gonna use one of the selecting tools and select the specific part I want. For example, I'm going to with half of the picture. So now we actually want our filter to apply just in the left half of the picture. So here we have to select the other half, actually make a mask, and press Ctrl Delete to paste our background color in our clipping mask. So technically I'm disable some part of my image by using a clipping mask. And a clipping mask, according to the color you're actually putting, when we are some white color in our clipping mask, it means the opacity of the attached image should be 100%. But when it's black, the opacity should be 0. So that's what technically I'm doing. You can also use any different tool. For example, you can use brush tool to paste your color to your clipping mask. For example, here I use brush tool to, disable this part of the image. Or also we can enable some part, using the same tool to enable, or use Alt delete to paste our foreground color to the picture. So let me go back, yeah, and press Ctrl Delete. So this is the mainly thing we are going to do to create this type of effect. But if you focus, you'll see the texture is a little boring and very simple. So actually that's because we have used a default texture. So here I have searched on internet and find this glass texture. So I'm going to use this texture as a glass texture in Photoshop. So all I need to do is save that as a PSD. So file, save as PSD, and I'm gonna write glass texture. Okay, now we come back to our image. We have to delete this layer and make another copy. Go back to filter gallery, and in glass part we have to go to texture. Actually we have to click here and load the new texture. So I'm gonna select my glass texture, and here you can see now we have a different texture according to our file. So here I'm gonna decrease the size, maybe less distortion, and make it more smooth. So I think this is good. So we click OK and do the same thing we did for the previous image. Here actually I forgot to make a clipping mask. Select this part and press Ctrl Delete. So this is how we can easily create a glass texture in our image foreground. Thank you for watching, and if that was helpful, I would appreciate if you subscribe